particularly intriguing case I had recently. A 20-year-old boy walks into my dental clinic with his father. The boy had pain in the lower left teeth region, and on examination, his 3.5 and 3.6 had interdental caries. I thought, isn't it too early for these teeth to get damaged? However, I explained the routine procedure of treatment. The caries damaged teeth has to go for RCT and FPDs. And then the father tells me that the boy has been suffering from epilepsy and has had seizures often. He is currently on carbamazepine 200 mg BID. So today I want to talk about how to treat a patient who has a history of epilepsy in a dental clinic. So first of all, I had to contact his neurologist to review and confirm that he is eligible for any kind of elective dental treatment. And then second, I asked the patient to take the exact dose of his anti-epileptic medication on the morning of the procedure. I even had an emergency anticonvulsant on standby. Dazolam and diazepam, they work well. Number 3 is I inquired about his possible triggers like flashlights, sleep deprivation, certain kinds of smells, etc. Then number 4 is I scheduled a morning appointment. You can also consider a safe sedative like nitrous oxide or low-dose benzodiazepine if approved by his neurologist. This is to lower the stress-induced seizure risks. During the appointment, keep your dental operatory lights out of his direct line of sight or let him wear dark sunglasses to protect him from phytic seizures, that is the light-induced seizures. Radiographs of the intended teeth would be extremely helpful. I have RVG, so it was quite convenient. Any standard LA with epinephrine is safe. However, take care that it must be injected slowly after careful aspiration to avoid accidental intravascular delivery, which can provoke a CNS excitation. Into this case, fortunately, he was fine throughout the procedure. I even completed the BMPN obturation in one single setting and he was ready to leave. Now comes the dilemma for many practitioners. What drugs are compatible or non-compatible with his anti-epileptic medication? Usually, post-root canal treatments, ofloxacin onidazole is generally prescribed for most patients. But for epileptic patients, this can be dangerous and disastrous. What actually happens is ofloxacin lowers the seizure threshold in the central nervous system and can provoke sudden severe convulsions. And also, clarithromycin, erythromycin and clindamycin too must be avoided. Please check the description for the reasons. So the ideal drugs to be prescribed can be amoxicillin 500 mg TID or amoxicillin clavulanic acid 625 mg BID for 3 days. But since my patient was allergic to amoxicillin, I prescribed him azithromycin 500 mg OD and acetaminophen BID for 3 days. The latest update, however, is that he is doing well and is coming in for the FPDs, that is the crowns in layman's language. So I guess this helps in handling epileptic patients in a dental clinic. Drop in the comments if you happen to have any queries. This is Dr. Nahida Shivakumar. Thanks for watching. See you.